What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another sound design tutorial and free preset. Today at Massive, we're making this bass house type sound, but it's not the normal one. This is more like a metal type wobble thing that we made in Massive. So let me demo it to you real quick before we play it through. So as you can see, it morphs and all that cool stuff. I'll show you how I set that up. So if this sounds like something you want to learn today or use in the future, give us that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and let's break down this preset. So the oscillators is SCA1, SCA1, and I say polysaw, but it's like plysaw too. Whatever it stands for, and then we have sync. And that's basically it. Like no inserts, feedback. We could put some white noise in, but I kind of like that clean metallic noise. If you want to add white noise, that's up to you to it. So the LFO is a performer, so it's just going one way, and it's just the stock triangle thing, just cutting it in half. So I put that on the amps of all the oscillators, and that gives us the basic movement. So and let me take off the side chain too so you could really hear what it's doing. Okay, so here's the real sound. So I put the performer on all the amps, and then as well as on the wavetable for this one. Then I pitch this down an octave, I pitch this up an octave, and I pitch this down 3, and I'll show you what each oscillator sounds like now. So that's the main sound right there. So these are just layers to the sound. So I like the way that they fill in. I'm going to turn this one down a little bit, but all together they make one big nice sound. Once you get done with that, I have everything going to filter 1, and that's where this bandpass comes in. I had it on Scream, but I did like the bandpass better. It was a little cleaner. So you do the LFO all the way through, you put the width all the way up, make sure the volume is all the way up, mix 1, boom, all the way down parallel. So the thing that gives me that little whip right here at the end is this envelope. Now what this envelope is doing is a long attack, so it's opening up and it's giving me on the cutoff. That's where it starts getting, that little whips at the end. So that's a real cool little technique you could use on your sounds if you're doing long notes and you want them to start morphing. Do some envelopes with either long attacks or long decays, and that'll morph your sound. So it depends on if you just want it falling or rising. After that, I went to the reverb, add a little bit of reverb on it just to make it nice and thicker. It's too thin, you want some width on it. And that's also what I did with the Dimension Experience. So let me turn these off. So instantly up there, gave it some width, some space, and added to the sound a lot. And then the Dimension Expander, even more. Now the sound's full, it's across the speakers, and we have the LFO moving on the dry wet with a little bit of size. Now the thing that adds to the little whipping thing is the frequency and the low shelf. So as it's going through the extended note, I'm taking out the low end so it feels like it's thinning out and rising, and then I have the frequencies boosting up higher and higher in the frequency range. That's how it starts adding that tone. So let's take off the EQ. So this really ties up the sound and gives it that finishing little touch, you know. This is like the little sparkle on top. Then obviously we're gonna take out the low end. I also did that with an EQ, but it's basically the same. So that's the preset. Let me go into the voicing. We did 3 unison. I was playing with the cutoff. I didn't really like it. But then the pan position, open that all the way up. Then in it is the oscillator. We have it pitching up 2 and pitching down 5, but we didn't use the pitch down. We just did the pitch up. Which we can, you know, maybe do something on the end right here, but maybe something more dramatic. And you can hear that it has like popping, so I would definitely freeze, flatten, and chop off the tails and maybe add like another reverb on top to give me some nice tails. I was messing with the release in here, but the you see, they all kind of just have a nice pop, so I didn't really like that. So I'm gonna resample and take that off. But that's the preset for you guys. If you want to download this, you click that first link, join.tarant.info, or scroll down and click the second link. It says direct preset download, and you'll get access to just this preset. Whereas that first link, join.tarant.info, you'll get access to over 70 presets, and it grows every week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll be in Serum. Peace.